Hey guys, it's Metro, and today we're going to be blazing the Pinhoti Trail in Georgia. It's going to be a beautiful day, so let's keep moving. All right, welcome to another episode of Metro on the Move. In today's episode, we're going to be covering the Big Blue Blaze event that occurred here in Georgia. In short, over 100 volunteers blazed the Pinhoti Trail from the Georgia state line all the way to the northern terminus. So now, all of the blazes on the Pinhoti Trail are consistent, and it is, I believe, Pool Party Blue. So congratulations to everyone that participated in this event. And in this episode, we're going to be covering what happened on a small section of this event out there in the woods. Loaded up with supplies. Blue blazes are coming alive, baby. So the event happened from May 3rd to May 5th of 2024. I met up with J-Ben Hikes as well as Crispy on Friday, May 3rd, and we did a small section of the Pinhoti Trail, blazing mainly a road area, or road section, I should say. I will say to all the hikers that do attempt to hike the Pinhoti Trail, especially when you are doing some road walking, there's a lot of traffic out here, and it really surprised me for a 2-lane road how much traffic is actually out there. So the good news is that the blazes have actually been converted to blue. They are highly visible, but as you're looking out for blazes, make sure you look out for oncoming traffic because it's pretty bad out there. But we just got done blazing this road here. Lots of blue blazes up and down this road. Compliments of J-Ben, Crispy, and myself. So little blue out here today, only because of the paint. Otherwise, we're all in good spirits despite the rain. Let's keep moving. Get a tattoo while we're out here. I'll get the turkey foot. So after we got done doing a section of the Pinhoti Trail in terms of the road section, we ended up going out to dinner at Getting Piggy With It Barbecue. I hope I said that right. Anyway, we met up with As the Crow Flies Hiking. Oh my goodness, look who just walked in here. As the Crow Flies Hiking. This guy is everywhere, man.
World famous crow.
Oh my gosh. We had a wonderful meal of brisket tacos, cheeseburgers, fries, all that wonderful stuff that's probably horrible for you, but it tasted pretty good, and shout out to the restaurant. That was pretty good food. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. After dinner, we headed over to Toadshade Hill, which is a cabin / retreat / camp area for people that are on the Pinhoti Trail. So if you're interested in learning more about that, I'll put a link down below. But that's where we ended up camping. We were in a wonderful area that was surrounded with chickens, goats, and we actually ended up having a fire, so it was really nice. That is the arm of Crow. J-Ben, Duplex, Midplex Solo, Unbound 2-person, goats on a farm. In the morning, we got up and headed over to the Biscuit Box for breakfast. It was starting to rain then, so we were putting together our game plan for what we were going to do on our section. Now, there was over 100 volunteers that did multiple sections. Again, this video is not to just cover the event from one perspective. This only footage I have was from section 28. We met up with other hikers while we were out there at the Biscuit Box, and again, it was nice to connect and hear their game plan for the day because it definitely was starting to rain outside. So we headed over to Dennis Mill. We dropped off a truck at some location on the Pinhoti Trail, so we would have access to our truck, especially after we got done doing about a 9-mile section. We thought it would make sense to have a truck there versus having to do an out and back. Game on. So from Dennis Mill, we had all of our supplies, and we had 2 teams of 3. In short, we would spot a tree that we felt was good in terms of what we felt a hiker would see within line of sight. Then we would scrape either the old white blaze off or the tree down to a point of where it would be a consistent flat surface, and then there was the painter. Behind me is Cody Wanders. If you haven't heard about him on Instagram, make sure you check out his, is it a channel or handle, I guess is what it's called? Handle. Lots of great photography work. If you're into that, make sure you check out Cody Wanders. Now, one thing we didn't do is we didn't bring gloves with us, which ended up being a huge mistake because by the end of the day, after painting all of the blazes, our hands were completely blue. I should say pool party blue, but it was not a party Had we worn gloves, I think that we would have been able to avoid what happened, but we'll get to that as we move a little bit further into the story.
Jay been doing what Jay been does.
Social media. Dear Instagram, I am out in the woods and I am scared. We had a 9-mile section or so, give or take. I'm not exactly sure on the mileage, but it did take a good bit of effort to get through that, and it was actually about 8 hours to get through that entire section. So it surprised us. We're all pretty much advanced hikers, I would say. We're used to doing good mileage in a day, and it did take a good amount of time to get this section done.
Luque wins.
So we were able to not only maintain the trail, make sure the debris and any type of overgrowth from the trail was cut back, but we were also able to complete the trail without having any injuries or incidents happen. Except we did have one funny incident.
Oh no! Oh my gosh!
Hey, we'll get it. Don't worry about that. Don't worry.
One of the members of our team, as they were crossing a stream, lost their balance, but like a champ, they held the bucket balanced and did not drop one drop of paint into the water. So kudos to you. Thank you so much for not doing that. Again, no incidents on trail. It was a great time out there on the Pinhoti Trail. So we're out here to scrape all these off. As you can see, Andrew over here putting up a nice blue blaze like a pro. But this has to come off. All the white blazes are coming down in Georgia and being replaced with the blue. Is this the Appalachian Trail? No, it's the Pinhoti Trail. You're going away now, buddy. You're going away. Goodbye. Goodbye. Oh, little face. 2 eyes, nose, and a mouth. So after we completed our section of the Pinhoti Trail in terms of converting the blazes from white to blue, not only were the blazes blue, but our hands were completely blue as well. Help me! Help, man! I should have put the gloves on first. Here. This is oil paint. It's not very easy to get off. And again, we did not have gloves, so our hands were pretty extensively doused in blue paint. What could we do? We can't really just pull over to a gas station and just start trying to wash our hands off in... I guess you could try that, but it would have been, I don't think, very well received. So we ended up going over to Dollar General to see what supplies they might have to help us clean up our hands. Just hanging out, man.
We might be on the YouTube.
Hey, on YouTube. Famous.
Might be famous.
You put me on YouTube so I can show my kids.
Yeah, man. This guy, legendary. Legend. Almost legendary.
Almost.
Not even close. Alright, so I gotta go inside the Dollar General. Again, I can barely get my gloves on. They're so covered in paint. Gotta get some fingernail polish remover, maybe some paper towels. Let's go inside this Dollar General and pick it up. I don't know where to look.
Go to the left.
Yeah, Buckley.
You got the nail remover.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. We've got a couple extra things here. Some towels. And some acetone. I don't have a number for you, but I haven't been able to touch anything.
At least it's a pretty good color.
It's a party. It's party blue or something like our pool party blue. All right.
You don't need y'all's receipt?
No.
Keep it. It's good.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Y'all have a great day.
Paper towel.
Don't skimp now.
No skimp.
There's a lot of paint on these hands.
No more in this one.
That's it. The little arms can come over here.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Smurf blood.
The smell. Picture nail places.
It feels like it's drying off.
It is.
Like as soon as you get it wet, it seals itself to you.
Oh, maybe we saturate the rag with it and do it.
Yeah,
like
let's
that.
do that. After we got our hands down to a point of where we felt they were suitable to be out in public, we headed over to a Mexican restaurant for dinner, and we met up with Nathan and Kim Wright, and it was a great experience just to kind of celebrate the moment, knowing that the entire Pinhoti Trail now has been blazed pool party blue. So if you found any value in this video, please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and send me your comments as I do respond. As always, thanks for watching, but until next time, let's keep moving.